All right, let's dive into something I think you're going to find really cool. It's called KeyDash, and it's a platform that's all about turning the, let's be honest, kind of boring task of learning to type into a super fun and addictive game. So, real talk for a second. Are you still doing that hunt and peck thing? Glancing down at the keys for every other word? Hey, a lot of us do it, but that little habit is secretly eating up so much of your time and your focus.
But imagine if you could just rewire your brain, build that muscle memory, and become one of those people who types crazy fast without even thinking about it. And what if you could do it while actually having a good time? Well, that's the exact problem KeyDash is here to solve.
So say hello to KeyDash. The big idea behind it is simple, but honestly, it's pretty brilliant. It takes what we all know can be a total chore, learning to type, and injects all the fun parts of gaming into it to make it motivating, maybe a little addictive, and seriously effective.
The secret sauce here is this concept called gamification. So instead of just doing boring drills over and over, you're earning points, you're facing off in challenges, you're competing. It totally taps into that natural human drive to achieve things. And that's what makes the skills really truly stick.
And you can see this philosophy in the design itself. I mean, just look at it. It's got this clean, modern feel with these beautiful, vibrant gradients. We're talking deep indigos, purples, and pops of pink. It makes the whole thing feel less like a stuffy old classroom tool and more like a game you actually want to play. Okay, so how does it actually teach you? Where do you start? Well, your whole journey kicks off in Learn mode. This is the structured path that's perfect if you're a total beginner or, if you just need to brush up on the fundamentals. And the way it teaches you is just so smart. Every new key gets introduced in 3 super simple stages. First, you just practice that new letter all by itself, no pressure. Then you start mixing it in with keys you've already got down. And finally, you start using it to type actual words. It's such a great way to build that muscle memory without ever feeling overwhelmed. Plus, the whole system is really intelligent. It walks you through lessons that move from the home row outwards, which is the proper way to learn. And you only move on when you hit your speed and accuracy goals. It does it automatically. You get instant feedback, it supports tons of languages, it just makes your learning path totally clear. Now, once you've got those basics locked in, it's time to really sharpen those skills. This is where you graduate from the structured lessons and jump into free-form practice, and, my favorite part, some really exciting competition. And this happens in 2 main areas. You've got practice mode, which is kind of like your own personal typing gym. You can pick your language, set the difficulty, and just focus on building that consistency. But then you have compete mode. That's the main event, the arena. You're racing against the clock and other real users in these quick, intense typing sprints.
And hey, what's a competition without a leaderboard, right? This is what gives you that ultimate goal to shoot for. You can see exactly where you stand against the best typists in the world and try to snag that #1 spot on the daily, weekly, or even the all-time charts.
But let's get back to that magic ingredient we talked about, the gamification. Because in KeyDash, every single correct key you press actually means something. It all contributes to your progress. No effort is ever wasted. Seriously, you are constantly earning stuff. You get XP that helps you level up, which feels awesome. You earn these in-game currencies like type coins and gems that you can spend. You unlock achievements for hitting big milestones. And there are even daily quests to give you a reason to come back and earn extra bonuses. So what do you do with all those type coins and gems? You head over to the shop. This is where you get to personalize everything and really make the experience your own. You can use your rewards to buy cool character skins, change up your background theme, or even get a little pet companion. And speaking of companions, you even get a little typing buddy. These are these cute characters that hang out and cheer you on while you type. It might sound like a small thing, but getting that little bit of positive feedback really makes the whole thing feel so much more fun and supportive. So we've seen how KeyDash blends this really smart, structured learning with fun competition and a reward system that keeps you coming back. So now, it's all about you. The platform is all set up and ready to go. You can jump into the community and kickstart your own journey right now, whether you're on a desktop computer or even on your phone. It's right there for you at keydash.com. A faster, more efficient way to use your computer is, quite literally, waiting at your fingertips. And that just leaves one last question to think about. Don't think about months or years from now. With a system that's this engaging, just picture it. How much faster could you actually be in just 1 week?